everybody, Scoundrel Expert back here again with another video. We are back with another episode of Let's Talk Superchargers. Now, some of these pictures may be blurry, and I know you've probably seen all this information, but it's okay. I still wanted to make a video about it anyway, because I could have made this earlier, but I was too busy working on some of my other videos that I guess they're not as popular as my Skylander updates, but I just like bringing new content, and I think it's fun to make videos. But yes, here is our first picture for the slideshow. I made it with the YouTube slideshow because it's the best thing that I have. And now, if you haven't guessed it yet, then here it is. This is the Skylanders Dark Edition, and yeah, I have some music played with it, so if you can hear it, then you can hear it. Okay. So the first picture is this. This is the regular starter pack for the PS3, the Xbox 360, the PS4, the Xbox One, Android, and tablet devices. Now, this one, I'm not sure if this will be on the Wii U or the 3DS because we have the Nintendo starter packs with the amiibos, which is Hammy Slam Bowser and Barrel Blast. Nope, I said that wrong. Turbocharged Donkey Kong. But yes, now I've never gotten a dark starter pack before. I've gotten the regular starter pack. For Swap Force, they had this thing called Skylanders Day a couple years ago, where instead of paying $100 for the 5 characters and the game and the portal and all that fun stuff, you actually pay $50. So it was an amazing Skylanders Day. This year's Skylanders Day wasn't very good, and I didn't like it. I mean, they had the Cobra Kadabra and the Shred Knot, which was exclusive to GameStop. But I was hoping that the Dark Edition for Trap Team would be $50 so I could buy it. But they didn't even have them, and you can't really find those in stores anymore. So I was kind of sad. So that's why I just see how awesome these figures look. I have to get it on day one before they go extinct, or I'd have to pay like a bunch of money on eBay. So the reason what really bought me is because of this Dark Spitfire. Now, apparently the colors, instead of being like gray and like a black or maybe like a darker blue, they reverse the colors to where it's gray and navy blue. And I think Spitfire looks awesome, and the vehicles look awesome as they're dark, especially Spitfire with the blue wheels, and then the Sea Shadow with the giant orange light. So yeah, basically in the regular starter pack, there's a Dark Spitfire, Dark Hot Streak, this new thing, which we'll talk about later, the Chaos Trophy, the Super Shot, Stealth Elf, Dark Edition, and then the Dark Sea Shadow. So there also is Dark Vehicles, which is really cool. Next up, this picture is a little bit blurry, but this is the same starter pack, but can you believe this? There's a Nintendo Dark starter pack, not only for Wii U, but also for 3DS. And it's the same as the regular starter packs. Donkey Kong with the Barrel Blaster is exclusive to the Wii U, and the Hammer Slam Bowser with the Clown Cruiser is exclusive to the 3DS. And this has nothing to do with the Dark Starter Pack, but that wooden ship that I had in one of my update videos, that is actually the supercharged version of the Clown Cruiser. But anyway, back to this. Basically comes with the Spitfire, Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong, and the Dark Barrel Blaster, also including the Chaos Trophy. So if we continue, this is a really good picture of the Wii, and I forgot, not only is it 3DS but Wii. So yeah, this is not the actual game, but it's the Superchargers Racing, and it comes with, of course, Spitfire, Hot Streak, but instead we get Dark Hammer Slam Bowser, which he looks awesome, and the Clown Cruiser looks awesome. And what's really cool is this is a racing game. We don't know too much about it, but I'm hoping it's like all racing, because this would be the new Mario Kart. Like, I wouldn't even play the Mario Kart in the Wii. I wouldn't play the new Mario Kart. I would just play Skylanders Racing, because I've always wanted the Skylanders Racing game, and now that we have one, that would be amazing. So yeah, moving on to our next picture is back to this. This is what is included in the starter pack. We have an HD close-up of Spitfire, and you can see how his fire's navy blue, and his metal is gray, and the eyes are a light blue. He looks awesome. This is literally, you might think this is stupid, but this is the only reason why I'm getting the Dark Edition, because the characters look so cool dark, and especially Spitfire, and I'd rather have this Spitfire than the other one. And I don't know if all the symbols look like this, but nobody really mentioned this, but you see how the blue fire's right here? Well, nobody really mentioned this, I believe, but it actually did change colors. So it used to be red for fire, but now it's a navy blue for dark. So yes, it got cut up on top, but this is the land vehicle, and it's the dark, what's it called? Hot Streak. And I'm sorry I couldn't find pictures. It's really hard to find some pictures. Like, I could not find a toy for this. So this is the only picture I could get. Just like for Super Shot Stealth Elf, I could not find a toy. There's a couple of these pictures that look like this, but you can just see the vehicle. Nothing you really need to explain. Keeps its blue wheels and base. This is the closest thing I could get to a Super Shot Stealth Elf toy, and this is really cool. See how the life symbol right here is also dark. She looks really cool. She's already had a dark form too, I believe, and it looks really awesome. Next is my favorite water vehicle so far, which I'm glad that my 3 favorite vehicles will be included in the starter packs so far. And this is the Dark Sea Shadow, which is kind of weird because this is a dark element vehicle, so it's like the dark Sea Shadow. It's also a sea vehicle. But this, I've also been confirmed that the Nightfall, there is no Dark Nightfall, and that's why Super Shot Stealth Elf's in this pack like always, because you don't want like a dark Skylander, and it already has the like light gray colors. So yeah, vehicle looks really awesome. Excited to get it. And it comes with the Chaos Trophy. Next is what comes in the Wii U starter pack, which obviously it comes with Spitfire and the close-up of turbocharged Donkey Kong with the blue life. And this is the only picture I could find of the Barrel Blaster. There was no toys, no images at all. And it's not even the Donkey Kong in there. It's a dark Spitfire. But this is what the Barrel Blaster looks like. Non-supercharged and dark. Looking awesome. And once again, it comes with the Chaos Trophy. And next up is what comes in the Wii/3DS Skylanders Racing Starter Pack. Of course, you guessed it, Dark Spitfire. And the awesome Dark Bowser. And my favorite vehicle, once again, is the Clown Cruiser. It's my favorite Sky vehicle. And Dark Clown Cruiser and the Chaos Trophy. You might be wondering, what does this Chaos Trophy do? And why is it here? Well, what the Chaos Trophy does is dun 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 dun. A sandwich? What the heck? No. No. I wish. Well, it is called the Doomjet. Not that Doomjet, silly. This Doomjet. This is the new awesome Emperor Chaos. That's not actually his name, he just looks like an emperor. And the Doomjet, not to be confused with the SWAT Force, but this Doomjet, it looks awesome. Now, this is what I'm thinking, that since they want to not confuse all the kids, since we trapped Chaos in the last game, spoiler alert, you guys all know, so you can't really be mad at me, we trapped Chaos in the Chaos Trap. So I'm thinking that this little trophy is kind of like a magic item. And now, since this is kind of like the new trap, so if you put it on the portal, it unlocks Chaos so you can play with him, because he's already good, because I don't believe that he's going to be the main villain of this game. I believe it was Malefor or something. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just like the new version of the Chaos Trap, because he's been trapped, and it wouldn't make sense if he's just all back, because he broke out of that little trap. But yeah, he looks really awesome, so let's move on to the next picture, which is... This has not been confirmed. This picture's been floating around the past 24 hours. It looks like it's a dark dive bomber, and I haven't really seen the artwork for this, so I'm going to have to call it fake. I'm not confirming this, mostly because the eye is the wrong color. I'm thinking this is fan-made, but I just wanted to show it because I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Okay, so on to the next picture. These aren't really new, but this is a kind of picture because we haven't got a cool picture of Nightfall, and here's Nightfall in the regular Sea Shadow, which looks awesome, and Nightfall just looks really really cool as a whole. And right here, it's kind of weird. I can't tell if these little stringy things with claws are on the back because of the hook, but it looks like it. And also, this is not new, but we have a HD picture of the sharpshooter terrafin, which I really want to get. And basically, this is what I'm going to do for September 20th, 10 days after my birthday. And so, I think this is really cool. Instead of getting the regular starter pack, I'm actually going to try to get the dark starter pack because this would be really cool. Plus, I don't think the Chaos Trophy will be individually sold, so it will be like just in here, which is kind of weird. But yeah, basically I want to get this for the PS3, and that's what I will use my money for. Now, I'm kind of confused on what the rest of my money would go for. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to convince my parents to get me the Skylanders racing game because I don't really want to pay for this myself, and since it's my birthday, maybe they could buy it for me. I don't know if I'd want the Dark Edition or the regular edition, but the only reason why I would want the Dark Edition is because of the Dark Bowser and the Dark Clown Cruiser, and I don't know if I would want the regular versions just to get it out of the way, but I'm sure the regular versions aren't going to be like limited edition unlike these guys, so I'm probably going to end up asking them for the Dark Edition. Now, the thing that I'm stumped about is if they can get it for me or not, because I am missing, let's see, I'm going to look at my poster, I will be right back. I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 5 regular Trapmasters. Now, I almost have one of every single Trapmaster, but I could ask for these 5 Trapmasters for my birthday instead of getting this. So, I don't know, because I like completing my collection just like I completed Swap Force, but I still have a lot of time. So, we're going to move on to the next image, which is what I'm getting. Let's see. And the last thing that I'd be getting if I get the starter pack, because it's probably going to be $100 like the Swap Force one and the Trap Team one. But if I probably won't get that many cores unless I have extra money. But one core, I'm not confirming this is Wave 1, but if it is on Wave 1, I will definitely be sure to pick it up, is the Sharpshooter Terrafin, because he just looks awesome, and I so want to play with him. And yeah, so I believe this is the last image, am I correct? Yes, okay, so we don't want that. Let's move it back to this. So back to what I was saying. This makes it for where there is 3 dark starter packs, but if you want to get every single starter pack, you want to get every single core in dark, you have to buy a total of 6 starter packs. That is crazy. With the regular one coming with Spitfire, Hot Streak, Stealth Elf, and the, what's it called? Yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. And then the regular 3DS Wii would come with Bowser, and the regular Crown Cruiser, and the regular Wii U would be the turbocharged Donkey Kong and regular Barrel Blaster. So if you want all of this, it's going to be a total of about, let's see, 375 apiece, 150, 200. It's going to be about over $500, basically about 535, which is what I'm guessing, which is crazy. But if the racing ones, I believe they're only $65, so that might take away like, let's see, about like $20, but I'm unsure, and I just did all that math in my head, so please don't judge me. I don't know. And for Christmas, maybe I could buy just a regular turbocharged Donkey Kong with the Barrel Blaster Dark Edition. The only thing I'm worried about that is that it's going to be really, really expensive, and yeah, but I'm definitely going to get the regular starter pack for Christmas. But I'm not too worried about getting like the custom amiibos. I just know since amiibos are rare, they go up on eBay for a lot of money. So I'll just see what that is, and if not, I'll eventually try to buy the starter pack. But yeah, this was our I believe the 3rd episode of Let's Talk Superchargers. Not only did we talk about the Dark Editions, but we talked about My Skylanders Day, which comes when it comes out on the September 20th. So thank you guys for watching. This is also a longer video, and I'm sorry for the longer videos, but I like making longer videos, but I know that some of you don't. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Hey guys, another little end chat thing for the people who are still watching. Just wanted to say thanks once again for the true subscribers who stayed to the end of the video. It's not anything personal, it's just, yes, I'm aware of the leak, literally, that got posted as soon as I got finished this video. It has a bunch of, new characters. Basically, it's a complete character roster, which there's only 2 characters per element, which I don't know. This year's kind of disappointing, but I thought that about the Trap Team roster, but I don't know. There's only one light dark vehicle, and then the Nintendo characters are replacing that. And we found out about every single element. We don't have any HD full pictures. The closest thing you can get, go to Skylander guys. Pretty sure you're already subscribed to them. I watched their video, but I don't want to steal his stuff because he is probably the first one to post that. And that's totally his business. So thank you for posting that, by the way. And yeah, I'll probably go over not with pictures, but telling you what they look like. And yeah, basically most of the characters got replaced with vehicles. And there's also these new things where it comes with like a trophy, which is basically the new adventure packs in a vehicle with the character, which we know there's a Sharpshooter Terrafin, which is exclusive to Toys R Us, I believe. There's a Gil Grunt with a Reef Ripper, and those are the only 2 we know. And yeah, we see all the Superchargers, we see all the new remastered. There's I'm calling them remastered, but there's the remastered Pop Fizz now, and then that's the only new one I can remember from getting just one look at it. Yeah. So I'll go over that in another video, and when we get pictures, I will make a part 2 to this. And yeah, it's kind of hard for me to think of what I saw. And yeah, basically vehicles replace them. But I think since that's why they made so many starter packs, because there's just a short roster. But I'm not gonna go rambling again. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. Bye.